Welcome to Mount Pleasant, Michigan, home to the Central Michigan Chippewas. Looks as if we're going to have an outstanding crowd as we've got a great game in store for you. We've got a sensational matchup for you. Fans have been filing in and getting ready for this game, as we'll see a team from the American, the Temple Owls, taking on a team from the MAC, the Central Michigan Chippewas. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. And the Owls have been waiting, and finally the moment is coming and the opening of the season. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Central Michigan's offense will have first crack at this one. You know, that connection between quarterback and wide receiver, Jesse, takes some time, and we'll see how quickly these two guys get on the same page.
Yeah, the chemistry between he and the quarterback, I think, is what everybody's going to be looking for early in this game, because David
breaks into the open. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. The Chippewas come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Creates a little room. And a big hit at the end, but it didn't stop him from getting the first down. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. From the gun, the ground game. Got the first down and more. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. And the Chippewas will line it up on 1st and 10. The give to the tailback. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Let's talk for a minute about Central Michigan. They found some success on the recruiting trail, got a top 25 class. Now the question is, what can they do with it?
It's a top 25 class. It's not littered with a bunch of 5-star blue-chip prospects. They've got guys they feel like they can develop down the road. But, David, the big question is, how long is it going to take?
Yeah, and sometimes when you get that top 25 class, you also found some diamonds in the rough. And then some guys that have some potential that get developed. So, interested to see how they do in developing.
Intercepted in the first drive, in for the pick. The sudden change on the turnover, and man, he was looking for running room. Couldn't find that, but they'll have it at the 22.
On the double. Green 25.
They're going to open this drive with a pass. Fires to the wideout. Good quickness to grab it off the deflection. Brought down at the 33, but not before he gets 10. First down here for the offense. Looking for room. It's Peppers. Got it up for the first. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. Just a quick rhythm throw there, and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
Leaves it with the back. And there were some collisions in there, and the D finally stops him short of the marker. Temple hoping to convert on 4th down. Trying to get it to the marker. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? Give to the running back. There he goes. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a 1st down at the 44. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Right back to the well. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Power football with the run. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's Hicks. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down. The Chippewas will punt this one away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this when ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. Temple takes over, and the offense will return to the field. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. And it's incomplete. They were looking. Huge gain on 1st down.
And the QB leaves the pocket and he scrambles out and he goes to his right. And I love how he keeps his eyes down the field, trying to make a play, trying to throw the football with the relentless chase. I love it. Getting to the quarterback. He throws an inaccurate pass because he gets whacked as he throws the football. Nice job chasing by the defense.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Caught over the middle. It's Lewis. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. Running back searching for a hole. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Kept it on the ground on 1st down, now back to the line. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. Now on the option. Now the toss. And that might have been a bad read as the defense just swarms all over the pitch man. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. They'll run play action. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. It's caught. It's Owen. Makes the grab almost to the 1st down marker, but a good pickup on that one. And the Chippewas are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. Pressure coming. Big man has it. It's a 1st down and more. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. The Chippewas come to the line with a new set of downs. He'll do it himself. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
They go with the option. Quarterback keeps it himself. And look, we've seen this guy on tape, guys, break these tackles and take it the distance. This offense should keep dialing up these option plays. Don't let that short gain by the QB prevent you from running this scheme in your playbook.
They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10. And the Chippewas are rolling down the field. Quarterback on the keeper. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. Wide receiver comes in motion. The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on 3rd down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body guys.
He's going for the goal line. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Chippewas.
Can't start a game any better than that. Defense gets the stop, gives it back to the offense. You march down the field, you score. They are in a great rhythm now on both sides of the ball.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Temple takes over, and the Owls send the offense back onto the field. Off the play fake on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. And the throw downfield winds up incomplete, and there's a good reason for that. This guy was being mugged by the defender.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Grabs it in the middle. They'll get the 1st down. It's spotted on the 49. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on 1st down. Snags it over the middle. They'll stop him at the 41, but he's got 10 yards, and they'll move the chains. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. It's complete on the right side. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Touchdown, Owls. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. Setting up for the extra point and the tie.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Central Michigan takes over, and we'll get another look at this offense. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Just gets it to the 20, a pickup of 1.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Here's a quick throw out to the left. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Now facing a 3rd and long. He'll ride his man on the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Chippewas will punt it away on 4th down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Wants to return it. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oak. Temple takes over, and the offense will return to the field. He wants to go deep. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. So now it's 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Now sliding to his left. Got a man. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down. The Owls come to the line with a fresh set of downs. It's incomplete, and he's lucky to get that one back, almost intercepted.
And that was another ball thrown in harm's way. And this young man, he already has 1 interception. That was almost a 2nd. Just playing a little bit loose with the football. Let's make sure we get that dialed in. We can't make those mistakes. Hard to win games when you make big mistakes.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Rides the back on the option to give. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. Just barely enough to tuck it into that right corner. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth. Man, 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Motion from the wide receiver. With jet sweep pass. Turning it on. Oh, what a cut. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking.
It's so important this offense is able to get this guy the ball in space, especially in the perimeter of the field. And I love that last play call because he's able to get outside and use his speed. To me, that's where this guy is his most dangerous.
Down to 2 minutes to play. We'll take the timeout. They'll talk it over. A chance to tie or even take the lead before the break. It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking. Dropping back, it's Hicks. Quickly out to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. And the Chippewas will line up to punt it away. A high kick. Let's see if he can pin them back deep in their own end. No return coming here as he signals for the fair catch and makes it right around the 30-yard line. Temple takes over, and the Owls send the offense back onto the field. They've got time, they've got the lead, and David, it's sort of like a doctor. First, do no harm.
Do no harm, but also momentum is hard to create and sometimes hard to stop. You have it, so Jesse, don't do anything stupid to create some momentum for the other side.
I think a lot of this comes down to your quarterback and whether or not he's making good decisions in this game. If yes, be aggressive. If not, let's just take the lead into halftime and get ready for the 2nd half.
Throws to the wideout. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Brought down at the 31. It is a 1st down. Great place to start for this offense. Wide receiver going in motion. Quick pass on the fly motion. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. Rushes on him. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. We've got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The play action fake. Complete. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. And on fourth down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. It's good. And it's a deadlock here in the third quarter after the field goal. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, yeoman's work so far in Mount Pleasant today, and welcome into the halftime update. And talk about a good competitive game so far. Not saying this has been the best first half we've seen in the history of these two programs, but they've matched each other's intensity, and the result has been, well, a good competitive game so far. They don't call me the most creative man in broadcasting for nothing, you know.
But see what he can get done from inside his own 15. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Temple takes over, and the offense will return to the field. Throws for the tight end. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
And the Owls line up, trying to move the sticks on third and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. Well, the upside is you could get a first down. The downside is you could blow the game going for it inside your own 30. And the incomplete pass lets this defense get the ball back for its own great field position. This offense has it with really good field position. Slithers into space. Makes his man miss. They make the stop, but he got work done on the ground, picking up 6 to the 23. The Chippewas can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll go to the ground. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Headed to the line at the 23, trying to convert this third and short. On the option. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on third down. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. He got it. There is a flag down on the play. Now, if this is on the defense, the offense will have to decide whether to take the points off the board. This could turn out to be a huge penalty. Thought they were going to have to settle for 3, and now the offense back on the field with a chance for more. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard. Here on third down, you might want to protect the field goal, but you have to stay aggressive. To throw, it's Hicks. Into the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back. And now on fourth down, they'll try a field goal. Splits the uprights. Good. And they've regained the lead after putting up a 3-spot. The kickoff unit set to go.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Temple takes over, and the Owls send the offense back onto the field. Gonna let it fly. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down. Backed up now, here's second and long. Trying play action. Oh, they're after him. And he'll chuck that one away and save the down. Nobody was able to get open. Now facing a third and long.
Love the coverage on the back end by the defense on that play, and these scramble tight.
He uncorks one deep. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on fourth down, right? Obviously trailing, we're in the second half, but we saw them try to go for it on fourth down early. Didn't have any success. They've got to dial up a better play here.
They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. On the option. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line?
It's a veteran defense. They've seen option before. They were prepared to see it in this game, and you're seeing it on that play right there. Everybody doing a great job with assignment football, staying in their gaps, accounting for anyone who can have the football. They were ready for the pitch guy that time. They're able to make a quick stop.
He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. And the Chippewas will try to move the sticks on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Complete out of the backfield. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Central Michigan. Offense gets the job done again. You want to build that cushion as we get deeper into the second half.
Man, it makes it easy, doesn't it? You start getting up by a couple possessions, making the offense very predictable on the other side. Great job by the offense extending their lead.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Temple takes over, and the offense will return to the field. He wants to change this route. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Got him downfield. They finally get to him. And what a play there to pick up the first down. The Owls are in the hurry-up.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Got the back over the middle.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive.
Oh, he's got some space. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. This Temple offense putting together a nice drive. They're going to go right back to him on first down. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Here comes the heat. Makes the grab. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. And they can't make the play on third down.
Well, on 3rd and short and field goal range, they dial up the pass play. Quarterback was trying to get through his progressions. There was just simply nobody open. Couldn't make an accurate enough throw. Ball falls incomplete. Now setting up a big decision here on 4th down.
Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal. And the Owls, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Temple.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Scanning the field, it's Hicks. Got it set up on the outside. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. The Chippewas with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Here comes the option. Ball is loose. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
And, man, I know he's going to be really upset with himself because you have all these goals and all these things you want to do, and you come in your first touch, man. You cough it up, but you got to put it behind you. This defense needs to come out now, be ready to play, fight back, build some momentum back the other direction.
Second down, he'll throw it. Fires to the big fella. Breaks into the open. He's stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Owls. They take the lead with the 6. When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Gives it on the option. And brought down. Looks as if that's how we'll end the third. We've come to the end of the period, and Temple is holding the lead and sitting in a good spot as we wrap up the third. Let's take a look at our game stats while we have a break in the action. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. He'll run it again. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's third and long. Pocket breaking down. And here comes the Heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. And the Chippewas send out the punt unit.
In punt formation to kick it away.
He gets a block. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Temple takes over, and the Owls send the offense back onto the field. Off the RPO, complete. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Offense gets set for second down. They'll run the option. And he never had a chance to get the pitch off on the option as he's tackled in the backfield. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the left. Makes a grab and a nice gain. Gets it to the 35. Chains are set and Temple has it with another 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. That sack gets this offense behind the chains. It's second down. Looking down the middle. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught, but how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice job.
Finds his big tight end. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. On fourth down, they're taking to the air. Takes a hit as he fires. Here's an interception. Oh, did they need that turnover? Never really got that return cranking, but the offense is set up at the 30. They've got the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. The give to the back. He'll try to take it back. The 40. Past the 30. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Chips. They move on top here in the 4th.
And this is a running back, guys, that gets better as the game goes on. Here we are late in this one, and he's still breaking off big runs. Impressive, making people miss, showing you the speed. And that touchdown gives his team the lead.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Temple takes over, and the offense will return to the field. He threw a pick the last time they had it. Now they have to take care of the football. Floating away. Just tried to drop a little. There, and it's incomplete.
And you get more and more hits in a QB like this right there. More and more making him scramble out of the pocket to the right. That's winning. He's going to start to see ghosts. He'll start to panic. He'll start to speed up that processor. Nice job by the defense making that quarterback feel very, very uncomfortable.
The crowd elevating its energy, willing this defense to get a stop on this big 3rd down. On target. He'll have the first down as he gets it to the 28-yard line before he's stopped. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Finds his tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Still some work to do after that last completion at 2nd down. They go to the ground. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. They get him at the 42, but he picked up 10 there. The Owls look to keep this drive humming. Gives it on the option. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. 8-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. Looking downfield, it's Richardson. Using the quick game. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. Unloads to the wideout. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. And here we go, down to score. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. They finally get him stopped, but this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Trying to set up the screen. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes.
The more hats you have near the football, the more likely you are to cause a fumble. So many guys with their hands wrapping around guys. The ball's bound to pop out occasionally, and you got to be in the right place at the right time.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. Quickly complete. Timeout called by the offense. We have 18 seconds left.
You know, the defense doesn't have an answer for this slot guy right now. They may want to think about bracketing him, having a defender play to the outside and to the inside. Probably some sort of zone coverage where you're trying to get 2 bodies, forcing the quarterback to have to go somewhere else with the ball.
And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down. Timeout called by the offense. A mere 10 seconds to go in the game. Back to throw, it's Richardson. A little release to the back. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball. They'll get the timeout with 5 seconds remaining to play. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Off the play fake. Going deep. Makes the grab at the 10. They make the stop, but that's going to do it here as time has expired, and that'll just serve to pad the stats. Bitterly disappointing start to the season as they can't come up with a W and open 0-1.
And there's still so much room to improve for this football team. I know this is not the performance they were expecting here today, but there were plays to be made on the field. And David, I think moving forward, this team just got to do a better job executing.
Yeah, and when you see it on tape, and your coach has been preaching all camp about the mistakes, but now it's real. Now you got a loss attached to it, but a lot of conference play still ahead, a lot of opportunities to still have a successful season.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese. Welcome to Denton, Texas, home of the North Texas Mean Green, and the fans have been waiting since early this morning for the clash we have in store. What an exciting matchup we have in store for you this afternoon, built around the pageantry, tradition, and everything that makes college football great. As we'll see a squad from the Mountain West, the Utah State Aggies, taking on a squad from the American, the North Texas Mean Green. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Utah State lined up, ready to deliver the opening kickoff. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So the North Texas Mean Green offense takes the field, and they'll try to put together the first drive of the game. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on. They punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
Wants to fire on second down. That's caught. It's Whitehead. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. They'll try to move the chains on third and short from the 25. The give on the option. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. So the last thing you want to do is start the game, first drive, go 3 and out. They won't do that here. They might go 4 and out, but they'll try to convert here. He'll pull it down. Gets it out to about the 35-yard line. That's where they'll mark him out of bounds, and this offense trying to put something together. Coming out on first down with the play fake. He lobs one high down the left side. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there. All right, guys, let's chat a little bit about North Texas. By no means was it a transfer portal exodus, a number of guys they lost among the fewest in the country, but you do wonder if things have just become really transactional in the sport right now.
Well, this is a team that had a lot of success last year, and a lot of their key players want to build off of that. So to me, not a big surprise that these guys decided to stick.
Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. Takes it the other way. And he's going to take it all the way back. Touchdown, Utah State.
And that is not the start this offense wanted. You're trying to come out, you're trying to create some momentum and get a rhythm and consistency, but you throw the pick 6 early and put yourself in a hole. Not good.
And that kick was perfectly down the middle. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. This guy is so dangerous. The excellent vision to find a lane and get it out and set up the offense with good field position. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The Mean Green trying to convert on third and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. The sweet feet keeping the play alive.
And there's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
Brought down at the 39 after a pickup of 10. It'll be a first down. North Texas really has it going on offense. Looking downfield on first down. And incomplete on the deep ball.
You just wonder if the quarterback's trying to get it all back after throwing a pick the last time out. This time, that was not a good read. The defender was all over that throw. He should have intercepted that, but thanks to the drop, the offense stays on the field. This quarterback has got to take a breath, and he's got to settle himself down.
Looking to buy time. Unleashes one. Got a wide open receiver. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, North Texas. Extra point here will tie the game.
And this offense gets on the board, and the first passing touchdown of the season, and I feel pretty confident saying the first of many. This offense looks like they're in a good rhythm, and this passing attack's going to be hard to stop.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Utah State's offense will have its first possession of the game. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
Under fire. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. Utah State will be forced to send out the punt team. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. He'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Complete to the left. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. They just dialed up one big play. Let's see if they've got another one on 1st and 10 from the 35. Throws to the tight end. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it.
You know, it's a good decision by the QB because his intended target wasn't open, so throw it out of bounds, and you can live to play another day here on this drive.
Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down? They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Looking to the big tight end. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Mean Green. Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. To the air, it's Humphries. Bringing the heat. He'll try to do it himself. Quarterback gets the first down and more. Quick step and go. And how about that run? A huge gain and the slide at the end. And the Aggies racing to the line in the hurry-up.
That is why you have to contain this guy. If you let him get out, he is an explosive play waiting to happen. And after that big gainer, I'd like to see how this defensive coordinator is going to try to get after him as the game goes on, because a play like that can make you rethink your entire game plan.
Offense in the hurry-up. Off play action. Under fire. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Fires to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. That's the end of the quarter, and North Texas has the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. From the gun to give, looking for room. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Now the play fake. Fires on the move. Picked off inside the 20, and they snuff out the threat. The sudden change on the turnover, and man, he was looking for running room. Couldn't find that, but they'll have it at the 22. North Texas sends the offense back onto the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. They'll start this drive going to the air, using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. And the pass is incomplete, but the flag flies, and there was a lot of early contact there. The offense gets a fresh set of downs after the PI. We'll see if the defense can regroup and put together a stop. A costly penalty for this defense gives them a 1st and 10. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Makes the catch. Brought down at the 47-yard line after the 15-yard pickup. From the 47-yard line on 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Wide open downfield. Lots of running room. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. Off play action on 1st down. Fires to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They'd really rather not have to settle for 3. It's 3rd and goal from the 6. Here's a heat. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. So now on comes the field goal unit. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And that lead grows even bigger.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Utah State sending its offense back onto the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win, and David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Well, that guy is so quick coming out of his stance. Do you see how fast he got to the ball carrier to get that tackle for loss? Wow.
They'll run play action. Lost one deep down the right side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Utah State will be forced to send out the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll field it close to the 50. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. North Texas takes possession. The Mean Green offense will return to the field. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Fires to the big fella. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered. Pick up the 1st. really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain, but makes life really easy on me on second down.
On third and short, they're giving it to the tight end. And the defense stands up this offensive line and stuffs him right at the line of scrimmage. He didn't get it. They boot it away. Looks it all the way in and now turns his attention upfield. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. North Texas sends the offense back onto the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. The Mean Green will have to reach into that playbook here on 3rd and long. He fires one deep over the middle. Makes the grab right down the middle. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And they can't connect, but the flag flies, and I think this is going to be pass interference.
Pass interference. Defense.
So the PI penalty cost the defense 15 and a fresh first down for the O. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Just keeps slinging it. Throws to the wideout. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
Oh, and he can't hold the pitch, and the ball's loose. Offense scoops it up and still going. I don't know if it was luck or aggression or just a fortuitous bounce, but at least they've got the ball back.
Well, one thing I do know, Reese, this running back has got to do a better job with ball security. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win this game. They're very lucky they were able to jump on top of that.
Man, this quarterback is having a first half. He's over 200 yards already, heating up, setting up. Dude, this dude might break his career high. And
going for it all. Throw to the end zone. It's picked off.
And that's such a great job of seeing the play, seeing it unfold. Breaking on the football, making the interception, and you will absolutely never forget getting that first career INT, that big play, that big moment.
And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. He's got it. There he goes. He's down to the 38-yard line, and they can stop the clock. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout called.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy and that aren't always trying to throw the home run ball, right? Second down, you're in your own end of the field. The guy you want to throw to is not open. Just find the back. He'll go do something positive with it. This guy is a weapon, and you got to find him in the passing game.
Wants to throw. It's Humphries. Fires one high and deep. Catch and stride inside the 15. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Aggies.
Man, that's exactly what this offense needed to do. You talk about answering at the right time, right before the half, close this gap, create some momentum, go into the half, put something together, try to come out with your hair on fire and win this second half.
From inside the 10, here he comes. really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Couldn't hang on to that one. This defense has already picked off 3 passes, almost had the 4th. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Catch in the middle. It's Whitehead. Brought down at the 31. It is a first down. Wants to throw on first down. Makes the grab on the left. Still on his feet at the 45. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. The short hands, it's King. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Picked up some yardage with that completion, now second down. Might be calling a hot route. That throw might have been a little too hot. He couldn't haul it in inbounds. And it's third down, but they're taking no chances. They'll send the field goal unit out before halftime. The field goal is no good. It's still a 3-point game after the miss. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms.
Hey, sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man. Just go for it.
Looking deep down the right side. It's incomplete, and they tried to get one on the board before the break and couldn't quite make the connection. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update. North Texas will kick it off to start things here in the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Utah State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. Tight game as we start the third quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone here early in the second half, to get in that.
Turning it on! They finally get him on the ground, and this junior turning in a big play after the catch. Utah State up-tempo.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves them with a 3rd and 6. Looking to throw, it's Humphreys. Got his man quickly. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. The Aggies are flying down the field. Off the play fake on first down. He's got an open man. Touchdown, Utah State! And that one will put them up here in the second half.
A big question mark for this offense coming into the year, guys. Who could score touchdowns? Who are going to be their biggest playmakers on offense? This guy scored in the first game. He's off to a great start in this one with that touchdown. This guy looks like the real deal.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Here's the return from inside his 10. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. North Texas takes possession. The Mean Green offense will return to the field. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And the pass is incomplete, and there's a penalty flag down, and no big secret why. That receiver was being mauled by the defender. Pass interference penalty will cost the defense 15 and a first down for this offense. One man in the backfield, and he gets it.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get to...
Time to take a shot. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense got it. They're on the run. Racing down the left side. Touchdown, Aggies. How about this defense taking one back to the...
You always hear coaches harping on their quarterbacks to keep two hands on the ball. That time, he got hit. The ball came free, bounced right into the defender's hands, and he makes them pay, taking it back all the way for a score.
So he took a chance by using a timeout on the challenge, and it comes back to bite him. We'll see if he needs that timeout later. And with the extra point, we have a 28-17 ball game. The scoop and score. What a lift it can give to the defense. Not content to get the ball. They wanted to do something with it, and they did. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Looking to throw on first down. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack. North Texas now has a ton of work to do here on second down. Fires left. Makes the catch. It's Provo. And they're able to get him down. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. That earlier sack really set them back, but they'll still go for it here. Quarterback making adjustments. On fourth down, they'll throw for it. Grabbed in the middle, it's King. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. Great place to start for this offense. They'll give it to the back. There to stop him after a pickup of 1 to the 22. Utah State up-tempo.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Dropping back, it's Humphrey. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Buys a little extra time. Oh, he's got some space. Got some room, entered to the goal line. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Utah State.
And I love the decisiveness by the quarterback on that play. Nobody open downfield. I'm going to go get this myself. And I'm not just going to go get a first down. I'm taking this thing to the house.
And he tacked on the extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Wants to go up top on first down. Here's the pressure. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking to fire. Quickly to the tight end. And an absolutely fearless tackle. Giving up size, still got him on the turf. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. Can you believe this? The offense is going for it on 4th down. Wants to adjust the pattern. On 4th down, trying to find his man. And it's his 4th interception of the night. Looking for more room. Touchdown, Aggies. The defense does the work itself with a pick 6.
Man, that could not have gone any worse. You're thinking 4th down, go for it. Well, even if you don't get it, you turn the ball back to their offense. Not that. You throw a pick, and they turn it back all the way for a touchdown and get points. That is a disaster for this offense.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. And he got smacked. Just as he released the pass, it's incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Can't connect on his first throw.
Well, they're trying to attack the middle of the field. That time the ball a little too high for his wide receiver, and it falls incomplete.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big here.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
Gonna take a shot at this DB. Downfield and incomplete, the defense holds. This offense has it with really good field position. Quick completion to the right. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
So the offense accepts the roughing the passer penalty, and they get a new set of downs. And the Aggies couldn't have asked for better field position as they get a chance to strike here. From the gun, they'll try the middle. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. To the air. It's Humphries. Pressure coming. He's got it and still on his feet. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Looking to throw on 3rd. Blasted as he lets it go. And he can't find his man as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity. Now we'll hang on here. The coach has called a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. And how about the keen eyes and sharp awareness from the coach to challenge that call, and the officials agree it'll go his way. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the point after is good.
That makes the score. Utah State 49, North Texas 17.
Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Chester. Dumps it off in the flats. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They'll line up for a second down play. Making side adjustments here. To the air on second down. He hurls one deep down the left side. Makes the grab on the big throw. He was so close to wrapping up this third quarter with a score. What a play to finish off the period. The quarter comes to a close. Utah State has the lead. And it hasn't been much of a contest as we take a look at the overwhelming game stats through 3. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth quarter comeback. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Looking to throw on first down. Flushed out of the pocket. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
And they got to protect their quarterback better up front. They got to give him a little bit more time to make some damage down the field. But look at this. Here they go. No huddle. On the line, make the defense communicate. Maybe you can catch them sleeping.
The mean green with a ton of green to cover here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. And the pass is incomplete here on third down, but there is a flag. Let's check it out.
Holding. Offense.
This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll take another shot here. Can't complete the long throw, and the defense gets off the field on fourth down.
Offense is stopped. Will be returned.
They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Gets it out fast. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. The Aggies with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Now they'll run it to the right here. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the tight end. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. Utah State will be forced to send out the punt team. He's getting a lot of work. Fourth time he's punted tonight. Punt will bounce out of bounds, and they're going to spot it at the 25. North Texas sends the offense back onto the field. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stand. And his 5th interception of the game, a miracle they haven't pulled him yet. Bringing it back, and they'll get him down. Solid return.
Man, what a great break on the football. Nice job seeing it, squeezing. A lot of those defensive guys, man, they don't have great hands all the time, but you always, always remember your first interception. He'll always remember this moment.
Well, they say you win a few, you lose a few, and some get rained out. Would have been good for this team if this one had gotten rained out because they lost badly.
Yeah, not a lot to be too proud about in this one here. Good news is you get to go back to the drawing board. You get to go back, you get to have another week of practice as a coaching staff, try and find...
Welcome to Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, Lincoln Financial Field, and it is indeed home to the 2018 Super Bowl champion Eagles. The Link also is home to the Temple Owls. We've got a terrific matchup for you today, rich in pageantry and tradition, and it ought to be a fantastic clash. As we'll see a squad from the Mountain West, the Colorado State Rams, taking on a team from the American, the Temple Owls. EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. Temple about to kick it off and get this game underway. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Colorado State Rams offense takes the field to start this game off. Jesse, we don't get many of these types of runners anymore, it seems, but this offense is built around a guy who can carry the ball 30 to 40 times if they need it.
And he is every defensive coordinator's nightmare because it's only a matter of time with this guy before he's going to break the long one. He has incredible vision, he can cut, and it's the game-breaking speed, David, that makes him truly unique.
Yeah, and he sets the tone, man. More guys are going to be committed to stopping him in the run.
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And the Rams will call on their punt team. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Makes the catch right at the 50. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. So Temple's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power. All those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
The defense trying to get a stop on 3rd down from the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. Dumps it to the back. He makes the grab. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the 1st down at the 34-yard line. He'll keep it himself. He'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. Finds a soft spot in the middle. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. This Temple offense putting together a nice drive. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Holds and fires complete to the right. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can't pick up a 1st down without scoring. 3rd down. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. He just needed a yard on 3rd down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
Well, this team knew coming into tonight's game they had to get momentum early, playing at home. They want to get the crowd into it, so you get a beautiful drive here to start this thing. You would have liked to cap it off with a touchdown, but listen, you set yourself up for a field goal, you knock it through the uprights, you've got the lead, everything right now looking good.
The give to the back. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. The Rams come to the line in the hurry-up.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. Rushes on him. And here comes the Heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. And the Rams decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Temple takes over, and the Owls send the offense back onto the field. So they've put up some early points, and now to build on this 3-0 lead. Hand off from the shotgun. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. And the Owls can really attack on this second and short. They'll move the wide receiver. Here's the handoff. Past the 40. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Makes the grab. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. It's a makeable field goal from the 29-yard line. Let's see how aggressive they are on 3rd and long. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. He'll pull it down and run. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down. Looking downfield on 1st down. Pulls it in. It's Flowers. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Tempo in overdrive. Back to pass on 2nd down. Catch in the middle. It's Gay. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make...
Breaks into the open. Makes the tackle at the 46, but it's a 15-yard gain to get them into plus territory. To the air on 1st down. Makes the catch. It's Flowers. On the nasty move, and now he's got room. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. He'll pull it on the read. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. Guys, it's Temple with the lead here at the end of the quarter. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Grab behind the line. It's Duke. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Colorado State. Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
And the offense punches it in again, and we call his name again. That's 2 touchdowns now in 2 games with still more to be played. I'll tell you what, I think this guy's name will be called a lot more throughout the season. He's that kind of good.
On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Temple takes over, and the offense will return to the field. That 4th down gamble didn't pay off on the... He'll off one deep down the left side. Oh, and it's a pick. He threw it right into the double coverage. Didn't let him get loose on the return, but he'll take it as they have the ball at the 47. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. The Rams in the hurry-up. Going to swing it on 2nd down. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
You normally don't see this guy miss throws like that. That was a pretty short throw. He can normally make those in his sleep, but with the incompletion, we're now setting up 3rd down.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Finds the tight end. Tackled right at the 43-yard line, and this D didn't let him sniff that first down marker. And the Rams will bring the punt team onto the field. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. Temple takes over, and the Owls send the offense back onto the field. So far, they've only been able to muster a field goal, but hoping to get things cooking here. He put it out there for him, and this senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. A little screen to the running back.
Love the execution there on the screen. The running back shows pass protect, last second turns around, so he's able to get the ball. The D linemen have already run past him. Now he can turn upfield for a big gainer.
Rides the back and leaves it. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. And the offense will stay on the field. Do you think they're just going to try to make the defense jump? Makes the grab past the marker. Turns it on in midfield. Steered out of bounds at about the 36-yard line. A big pickup, and they are threatening. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. The Owls trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And now this offense will try to overcome that 2nd down incompletion. Going downfield for the big play. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. He's not afraid to go deep. And is going to be batted down. They'll turn it over on downs.
Man, that is just a great job on defense there on 4th down, making a play on the ball in the air. Everybody had their eyes on the quarterback, but having great timing, swatting the ball away, and doing it cleanly. No PI. And as a result, that defense has earned a rest. They're coming off the field.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Back to pass. Stands in and takes the hit. Makes the grab inside the 30. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels.
1st down for the offense.
And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. Ball spotted at the 27. It's 1st and 10. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Got enough for the 1st down and wants more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Rams headed quickly to the line. Now from inside the red zone. Fires to the tight end. Touchdown, Colorado State. Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
One thing this team has shown early this year, it does not take them long to find their footing. They get off to fast starts. That was critical for them, winning their 1st game, and you've seen it here in this one too. They show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. I think you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their players in good positions to have success.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Makes the grab. It's Dixon. He'll go out of bounds at the 38-yard line as this offense patiently tries to work the ball out of its own end. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Moving out of the pocket. Going to try to get it himself. At the 45 on his way. Just gashing this defense. A big gainer to the 40-yard line. 1st and 10. Motion from the wideout. Wants to throw on 1st down. Makes the catch. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. It's complete. And they pick up just a few on that completion. And the Owls come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. He's got his man. Offenses gain momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. Chains are set, and Temple has it with another 1st and 10. Unloads to the wideout. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to keep it in the air. This time he's got his man. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. The Owls come to the line needing just inches for the 1st down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Inside the 15, 1st and 10 from the 14. Looking to throw on 1st down. Scrambling away. He'll throw it. Makes the grab. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. He'll pitch it. Virtually unblocked, and he's stopped for a loss of 8.
Really good job by this defense, understanding responsibility football, playing the 1st option, playing the 2nd option. There was absolutely nowhere to...
Touchdown! Oh! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
And that was a really big score here at the end of the 1st half, just for their confidence and their momentum. They're obviously still losing right now on the scoreboard, but you had the feeling something positive had to happen here at the end of the 1st half for them to go in at halftime, regroup, and come out in the 2nd half now trying to build on that successful drive offensively.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. The play action fake. And the quarterback is knocked down back to the 13. Running out of time here in the 1st half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. 1st half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, looks like we've got a terrific scene there today in Philly. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at the Lincoln Financial Field.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. And the Rams will boot it away to start the 2nd half. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Temple takes over, and the offense will return to the field. Right down the middle. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Zings it complete to the right. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. 1st down, 10 yards to go. Use the play fake, now to throw. Starting to feel a little pressure. He's going to take off.
This is a defense that's going to be aggressive, and they're not going to just sit back and rush 4 guys on that play. They're going to send the blitz. You're getting smaller, faster guys fighting fire with fire. You know this quarterback is athletic.
And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Makes the grab on the left side. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. Looking to throw on 1st down. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. He might want another play. 2nd and 10, he'll throw again. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Touchdown, Owls! And that one will give them the lead. Can these guys just score from anywhere out there? After that drive, it sure looks that way.
And that's what separates really good offenses from great offenses. When you're back. In a bad position and you can still fight your way out and go get you a touchdown, that's a great drive by the offense.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Guys, we'll have another peek at this Rams offense. He'll start this drive firing. With the catch, it's Jennings. He's got enough for the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 37. The Rams want to move quickly.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run it.
There he goes. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as they get him down at the 37. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Motion from the back. Looking downfield on 1st down. He'll take a shot. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on.
Holding. Offense.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And they can't quite hook up trying to make a completion in the back corner of the end zone. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Just missed on the connection, incomplete. Missed the connection on 2nd, now looking at a 3rd down. Looking to throw again. Strong pass rush, gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
In these situations, 3rd and eternity, I know exactly what to do. I'm putting more DBs on the field. I know it's a pass, my best pass defenses, and then I turn my pass rushers loose. Go get that QB.
He's got it. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Temple takes over, and the Owls send the offense back onto the field. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
It was a nice job in play calling, too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
Fires downfield. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. What will they dial up on 2nd, and a long way to go? Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On the run, still looking. And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack. Temple lining up to punt it away. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Hauls it in at the 25. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Grabbed over the middle. It's Duke. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Shotgun snap. Wants to throw it on third. Got it in the middle. It's Duke. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45. And the Rams want to crank the tempo.
When you're coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
It's reverse. What a tackle in the backfield. He'll lose 6 on the play.
Everybody loves those trick plays, man, those misdirections. But the problem is when you stay home and you play the play really disciplined and sound like this defense does, you knock it dead. And a lot of times for a loss and put the offense in a bind.
They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. The RPO, it's complete. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. The Rams are marching down the field. Leaves it with the running back. Got enough for the first. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. To the ground. He's got it again. Fighting off the defender. He'll get down to the 22 before going out of bounds. We've come to the end of the period, and Temple is holding the lead. They've done the work to build a nice cushion. Now to bring it home as we check out the stats after 3 quarters. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Rides the back and leaves it. They'll put the brakes on him at the 21, give him a yard. And the Rams come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. And the defense, they've got him at the 27. All the plays, all the plans, all the schemes, and it will be decided on this kick. He'll swing that big leg for 3 from 44 yards out. Field goal is good. And we are all tied up here in the 4th. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Temple takes over and the offense will return to the field. Leaves it with the back. Good blocking up front. Great job following it. He's got 6 to the 18. And the Owls in a good spot here with 2nd and short. From the gun, the running back has it. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Got his man. Oh, he got loose. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down. The Owls come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. To the ground with the back. They'll pick up 5. It'll be 3rd and 5. Trying to pick up a first down. Running to the left. He is going nowhere, and this defense is manhandling this running game on the last couple of snaps. A tie game here late, and they do not want to give up this football. They'll go for it. Unloads it downfield. Makes the grab. He's got a first down. Touchdown, Owls! And with that, they move out front here in the 4th. He has been surgical. Precision passes. Using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
The defense has had absolutely no answer for it. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Colorado State takes over the Ram. Offense returns to the field. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. It'd be interesting to see what happens here in the second drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. The Rams will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 5th kick of the night. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Temple takes over, and the Owls send the offense back onto the field. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. They've got it at the receiver position, so if you got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Wants to throw on first down. Going over the top. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Back to throw, it's Richardson. Oh, they're after him. And his first throw here is incomplete.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
And the big deflection on 3rd down forces a 4th down. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Never a doubt. And that will extend their lead even further. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Virginia Tech was far from the friendly confines of Lane Stadium, but still managed to scratch out a win. And there was a lot of chatter this week about this group not being ready. Time to check those receipts, if you know what I mean.
Going right to work up top.
Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still 2 quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. They'll go to work in the air on second down. He wants a big play here late. And the ball is caught. He's inside the 35. It's a first down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up tempo. Looking to throw on first down. Here comes the heat. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down 40. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. Back to pass. Fires to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. And he's knocked down. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. So on fourth down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. This is now a 7-point game.
And that kick makes it a one-score game, but a lot of work left. Only one timeout left. We've got to get an onside kick. We don't have time to kick it and play defense and get the football back. Onside unit, what's your best look, man? Because you're going to need it right here.
You want to talk about building confidence? Coming through with clutch plays, making the winning plays at the right time can really set the course for the rest of the season.
Yeah, Reese, maturity and experience matters. And this team has guys that have played a lot of snaps. They've seen a lot of looks, and they've lost close games like this in the past. That wasn't the case today, David. Too many guys out there making big-time plays.
And I think belief is what you build. That confidence, you know you're going to win. You don't think you're going to win. You know you're going to make that play in the big moment that continues to build on week-to-week success. And you look up and you're like, dang, we strung a couple wins together.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.